exclusive. Make sure that it's all inclusive. I was taught make no excuses. As a man, you can't be useless. Man up cause these people ruthless. Down, these thoughts clueless. Lobster Mac, I'm up at roof. Chris, from my tone, you peep the smoothness. In this world, you get the loot. Then your dreams is gonna be lucid. Fool me one time.
But I had some interesting conversations about wrestling today.
You heard some bad takes, didn't you? Just say you heard some bad takes.
No. It was some interesting. It was interesting opinions where in person, and this is the one thing I love about talking wrestling with people in person rather than talking about wrestling to people on the internet. Usually, when you talk about wrestling with people in person, you may disagree with their takes, but you're not going out there trying to berate them every time you see something that you disagree with. We just like. I really wonder what would our friendship be like if we were internet friends. It'd probably be a lot different.
Yeah. Like you mean like we were still friends but had differing opinions, like we do?
Yeah, we probably would have blocked each other about 5 or 6 times by now.
Yeah. But it depends. Will I still have you on Messenger? Like, will we talk like? What video call frequently or
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know because I can't even tell you how many people that have blocked me because I'm some type of WWE shill or something. Like I literally been called E-drones and shills and all these other things. I was like, no, I just look at things from a different perspective. I still criticize WWE to this point.
You do.
If you really want me to be honest with you, you want my true opinion of wrestling right now?
What is your true opinion?
I truly feel that professional wrestling is not as interesting as it used to be. There is not one single show that I can say that I can't miss it. I can't miss it live. There's not one single show right now on TV that I can say that, I need to sit down and watch it every single week. Most times, if I throw it on, I have something else going on in the back. It's playing in the background while I'm playing the game or just cleaning up my room. And then if I see something that's interesting to me, then I'll sit down and watch it. But for the most part, I can't say that I have a consistent show where I'm not doing anything else and I'm just paying attention to the show.
Here is where I will actually agree with you on there. As wild as that may be. No, people, you're not in some kind of genjutsu.
What is going on?
We're agreeing on something.
This 2022 is already weird, guys.
Yes, we are agreeing on something. And no, when I say we, I'm not speaking in French. I agree with you because most of my day now, unless it's a certain GCW show, depending on who's on there, I'll watch GCW depending on who's on there. I watch Impact depending on who's on there. You know what I mean? Depending on if there's a match that I want to grab me. But I won't catch that live. You know what I mean? I love Impact, but I'm not going to catch it live. The one show I will honestly do watch live is AEW. That's solely because some of the storylines are interesting. Like they're teasing Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson again for the first time in a long time. And I want to see where that goes. I'm going to watch tonight because I don't want to miss CM Punk versus MJF and see what they do there.
That's really the reason why I'm watching.
See? But for most of the part, you know what I'm doing? I'm mostly scouring through Twitter, following pages like Vintage Puroresu or Puroresu Flosion, which show a lot of stuff from Noah and All Japan, or from the early 80s and 90s, watching clips of mostly Stan Hansen taking people's heads off with lariats, or Mitsuhiro Misawa elbowing people in the face, or Naomichi Marufuji doing something incredible. But what do? I see there, figure out who he's fighting, and say, I gotta watch that match because I want to see this clip. That's what I did yesterday.
So basically, what you're telling me is that pro wrestling in 2022 is basically a highlight show. Sadly. How much wrestling at this point?
And here's the thing.
Can you say that you can watch the highlights and pretty much know what's going on?
Huh.
Just about all of it, really.
Yeah.
All you need to do is see the highlights, and you basically got the gist of the show.
Except for Wrestle Kingdom, because New Japan.
New Japan, but New Japan's not an episodic show, so it's kind of different.
But I mean, as far as like when you're encompassing pro wrestling as a whole, as far as shows that Rev Pro, OTT, Beyond, you know what I mean? You know, shows like that who only run like one show a month. You know, that's different. Yeah. And they're good, you know what I mean? So I mean,
all right, before we get into
I was watching Marufuji versus match between Marufuji and Nakajima from 2014. You know how I found that clip? You know how I found that match? I saw a clip of Nakajima whiplash, Irish whip, Marufuji in the corner. Marufuji countered with some kicks. He ducked, Nakajima ducked one of the kicks, hit him with a thrust kick, knocked him out. And I was like, oh, I gotta find that. Plus, the way that he hit the kick looked super stiff because Japan is awesome.
Sliding it like a wet flow, already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like gecko. Everything